Marlo, could you go double check that they're at the top? Okay.
They are? Okay.
All right, we're ready to get the party started now. We're going to just start off with a brief introduction of our Manitoba representatives here. We are going to start with our lead. We have Jill Hildebrand. Second, Anna Ginters. Third, Piper Stays. At skip, Dana Wahl. And coach, Keith Stays. Can we get a twirl to see these new shirts here, girls? Just so you know, these are their competitive uniforms that they'll be wearing at the Canada Games. So you'll see their logo on the sleeve is special for the 2023 Canada Games. So these are one of a kind. I just have a quick couple of questions that I'm gonna fire off just to get to know the team a little better here. This is just gonna be, you can just shout your answers. How's that? Okay. In like 1 or 2 words, describe yourself as an athlete.
That's a hard question.
What's the first thing that comes to mind?
Calm.
There you go.
My team. How would you describe me, Jill? I would describe you as good.
Good. Maybe we should ask you what you think of Piper as an athlete.
She's a fun athlete.
And what about Dana?
A smart.
This is more fun this way. And what about as a coach? How do you guys describe Keith?
The best coach.
Nice. Nice. Okay, if you walk into a curling club, what's one thing that you notice right away?
How many sheets there are? Which is random. Yeah. Which teams are there?
Sure, Piper?
The smell.
Oh, that's a good one. And Dana?
I don't know if people we recognize already.
Sure thing. And what's one thing you like about the Altona Curling Club?
Just the environment, because it's always people.
I like that it's in front of everybody.
There you go. Piper?
I like that we have lots of areas for people to watch, like the track and stuff. It's very nice to see all the fans out there.
Perfect. And Dana, as a skip, do you notice anything?
It's very clean compared to a lot of other clubs, which is very
Ooh. Okay, here's one for you. Do you have a favorite rock color? Because they're not all yellow and blue like they are here.
It's like usually yellow, but recently we've been playing with blue more.
Is that because you win and you don't have the hammer?
We win more with our
You win more with blue.
So
Okay.
then I like blue more.
All right. What if it's different than yellow and blue?
And whatever's closest to blue.
Whatever's closest to blue. Okay. All right. Who's your favorite curler that you watch on TV?
Carrie Anderson.
Rachel Holman. Carrie Anderson.
Carrie Anderson. Wow, I thought there might be some more positional variety there, but you guys were 3 out of 4. What about Keith?
Vic Boss.
On TV.
Dana Wahl.
Dana. All right, what is one non-curling thing you're looking forward to in these next 2 trips? I know they're different, so is there something specific that you're looking forward to?
Just meeting new people.
Just the experience of meeting new people. Also meeting new people.
I'm gonna say the experience.
All right, what about Coach? A non-curling.
I'm excited to walk into the opening ceremonies of Canada Games. Something that none of us have missed.
I can say that it will take your breath away and probably have some tears, because even as a non-athlete, I've had those moments too, so I think you're gonna love it. All right, okay, I think that is our official part of introducing you guys for now, and you'll get a chance to be in front of the mic again shortly. And then we have a few introductions of some guests we have here this evening. Just gonna give my mic a little bit more room here. All right, our first guest of the evening is Donna Rosalind Walters on behalf of the town of Altona. If I could have you up here, Donna, that'd be great. Would you like the mic on the stand or free?
Can you hear me? Perfect. So, hello everyone, and thanks for coming out tonight. I'm Deputy Mayor Donna Rosalind Walters, and on behalf of the Town of Altona Council, I'm happy to be here today for this double send-off for Team Wahl. Congratulations on your successes so far. You've got a busy month ahead of you. The U18 Nationals in Timmins, and the Winter Games in Charlottetown, and we can't wait to cheer you on every step of the way. Good luck, travel safely, and most of all, you guys have a great time. This is great.
Should they open it now or wait? Open it. Okay. This is an interactive evening. This is going to be our spur of the moment cheer moment. B-U-F-F-A-L-O, all hail the buffalo. B-U-F-F-A-L-O, all hail the buffalo. One more time. B-U-F-F-A-L-O, all hail the buffalo. That was a warm-up. We'll get better.
Thank you.
All right, our next guest of the evening is on behalf of the Altona Curling Club, Quinn Hildebrand.
We're so glad to be able to have an evening like this to celebrate you guys. We couldn't have scripted the U18 host committee any better than to cap it off with you guys winning. When Curl Manitoba approached us about hosting, we knew that it was the year for you guys. That's how Altona's done their past events. We found a team that we hope will find success, and you guys put the cherry on the top of that event to win your first banner here in your home club. So we can't wait to get that up in the rafters for you to see it for years and years to come. Well, that was super special for us, and I hope for you guys as well. So on behalf of the entire Curling Club membership, we have a monetary gift for you to wish you well, both at the U18 Nationals and at the Canada
All right, our next guests are familiar with this team quite well. I believe I saw them walk in earlier. So if I could have Lauren and Chris Hamlin come forward from the Cargill Curling Training Center. Lauren and Chris.
Thank you for that. Yes, we are very familiar with the girls and with Keith and Alex. We have been working with the girls at the Cargill Curling Training Center for 4 years for sure, 5 years, yeah. So we have had the pleasure of watching them grow and develop as athletes, as curlers, as a team, and have followed their progression and have been just so delighted to see the success you've had. Not just this year, although this year is certainly the icing on top of the cake, because you've had success other years in Bondsfields, and we saw that progression as you improved your competitiveness each year. So it's been a delight working with you. We are so thrilled to see you guys going to both U18 Nationals and the Canada Games. We know that you'll have a riot at both, and we hope you do well, but more importantly, we want you to enjoy the experience. It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Most people don't get to go. So make sure that despite how the games go, that you enjoy that off-ice time too, because it's so much a part of the experience and of growing in the sport of curling. So do enjoy it all. We are just going to be cheering as hard as we can from home.
Thanks, Chris. I'm currently the president of the Morris Curling Club, and we're delighted to have this team, but all the teams that we have worked with over the years become our kids. So we feel when you lose, we feel when you win, we jump for excitement when you win. And what was really neat, as well as winning the Canada Games trial, was Haley Bergman and the team had been with us for 4 years before that. So for Haley to present to this group was super exciting. For the last 8 years, the Canada Games winners have came out of the Cargill Training Center. And I see Graham sitting there and other curlers, so we recognize everybody. And so we're in our 6th year of summer ice coming up. We're the only curling club in Canada with year-round ice running the training center. So we experience a lot of athletes from across the province. And on behalf of the Morris Curling Club, we have a $500 check for Team Wahl to have fun, spend it where you like. Who should I give the check to? How about we put it in the middle, somebody can take a picture and I'll shake all your hands.
All right. We also have a special guest here this evening. The girls were wearing some of his attire, his sponsored attire earlier before they put on their competitive clothes. Well, I could have Terry Gibb from Asham Curling. That would be great. Thanks, Terry.
Thank you. Welcome, everyone. As mentioned, I'm Terry Gibb. I'm the National Sales Manager for Asham. I travel across the country selling Asham curling equipment. And we're so proud of the girls and Keith for doing so well in the both events and winning them. I wanted to just bring greetings on behalf of Arnold Asham and Amanda Asham. Arnold's on a vacation and Amanda's playing hockey tonight, so they sent the best anyway. So. I want to make note of an email that I got from Keith, and he's been very good in keeping the Asham group informed on what's going on. And I'm just going to read this one paragraph that he wrote, if you don't mind.
Go ahead, I'm curious what it is.
I did not get this sanctioned before, so February will be an extremely busy month for us as we'll be away from home for 18 nights. We leave for Timmins on February the 3rd, return home on February the 12th. Then we get 5 nights in our own beds before we head off to Summerside on February the 17th and return home on the 26th. So how many of you would like to say, oh, you know what I'm doing in February? I'm going curling. I'd like to say that. So you guys are really living the dream of curling and the passion of curling. And I just want to say thank you to all the sponsors that you see for supporting the team, all the families and friends that support the team. I want to give a special thank you to Keith for all the coaching he's done with the team. Let's have a hand for him. I have 2 presentations to make. The first, because so many people buy Asham equipment, we sponsor about 167 teams across Canada. I mentioned that over 60 of them are junior teams, and we're so lucky to have this junior team in our sponsorship. So today, Asham is awarding them with a $1,000 check to help with their expense. I'll give this to Keith. And then we had something special made up, and I think the girls know what this is. We got special broom handles made to put on their heads. It's a Manitoba broom handle with their name on it, and also it's got their autograph engraved on the handle. So each one is autographed by themselves.
Get in the picture.
Rachel. Thanks a lot, Terry. That's a very special handle there. I think everybody's grinning from ear to ear. Those pictures will turn out great. All right, who's ready for another cheer? You guys ready? Yeah. Okay. When I say Manny, you say Toba. Manny, Toba. Manny, Toba. Manny, Manny, Manny. Toba, Toba. Go Toba. Be ready to hear that one. All right. They needed to warm up because now it's their turn to speak to you. All right, who's going first? Jill? Okay, you want to have a mic right here?
Yeah, I can hold it. Well, my name's Jillian, and I would just like to say thank you to our team sponsors, Pembina Valley Pharmacy, CDEX, and the Cargill Training Center, as well as our Sendoff supporters, Jason Gunlingston, BSI Insurance, Hair Ecstasy, Red River Mutual, Supplement King, and The Hunt.
Hi, I'm Anna. I would like to say thank you to our team sponsors, Altona IGA, Prairie Insurance, Green Valley Equipment, and a big thank you to our Sendoff supporters, Altona Hotel, Buffalo Creek Mills, Landmark Cinemas, Outland Fitness, To the Z, and Winnipeg Blue Bombers.
I'm Piper. I'd like to give a big thank you to our team sponsors, West Park Chevrolet, Access Credit Union, and Altona Curling Club. And another big thank you to our Sendoff supporters, Team Zacharias / Team Jones, Elmer's Manufacturing, Oakfield Golf Club, Rose North Credit Union, Sun Valley Co-op, the Town of Altona, and Valley Fiber.
And my name is Dana. I would like to give a thank you to our team sponsors, GJ Chemical and Asham Curling Supplies, and also a thank you to our Sendoff supporters, Carrie Anderson, Andrew's Pizza, Altona Farm Service, Bungie, Colin Sabrin, Rendezvous Brewery, Rhineland Car, and Trans Canada Brewing.
Okay, now it's my turn with the mic. I will try to hold it together here. First off, I want to thank Rachel and the other parents for setting this all up, basically. I mean, the prize table is above what anybody expected, what I expected. When Rachel was listing the sponsors, she was going to a few too many breweries, we thought at one point. So we said, this is an under 18 event, Rachel. We can't just have breweries sponsoring us. But she did a great job. So I'm going to give you some stats from Team Wahl, but first I'm going to tell you where we started. So in the fall of 2018, Piper was in grade 7, and the other girls were in grade 8, so 12 and 13 years old. We started going to the Cargill Curling Training Center in Morris, working with Lauren and Chris. And at the time, the Haley Bergman team was there, Graham Bergman's team was there, and we got to see them prepare for the Canada Games. And we thought, how cool would it be when we're of that age to go to the Canada Games? And here we are. And who gave us our jackets? None other than Haley Bergman. So that was really cool. Okay, now I'm going to show a few videos. So on Monday, we were in Morris at practice. And we do lots of video work in Morris. We videotape the girls' slides. And we said to Chris, do you have the slides when they first came? Because that would be really cool. And so we dug them out. So I'm just going to pause it here. So we dug, they're not all from the same event because they weren't all at the same event, but the first 3 are from March 2018. And first we'll start with little Jillian. And it's almost as much fun to watch the action in the background because there's all kinds of stuff happening. So there's little Jillian. And I think we have Piper is going to be next. That's Lauren giving her some tips.
Still wearing that on the ice pick?
Oh yeah, every time.
At some point, she took the pom-poms off the ears. Little things off the ears. She's okay.
Good.
And lastly, we have Dana. Now, if any of you have watched Dana curl lately, you'll notice a big difference between this slide and the one she has now. This looks more like her dad curling than her. She even has the same drift with her leg as he does.
Got that from Grandpa for the record.
Okay, that's Grandpa curling then. Okay, pardon me. So Lauren's giving her some advice again. Dana's ready to go.
I can do it myself.
Yeah, I know Hannah's coming, but I want to pause it.
The other way.
So Anna wasn't at that event, so we have to go to the November 2018 slide. So Anna wasn't tuck anymore, but notice the posing going on there at the background. That was a pretty common thing because they were on camera, right? And when you're on camera, you're going to get to see yourself on TV afterwards. So before they would shoot, they would often do a little bit of posing. So I think, there you go. And the coach's important job there is to use his foot to put the cup on the line. That's what I do. That's primarily what I do in Morris when I'm there, is I put the cup on the line. Anna's gonna love this one. So that's where they came from, and with Lauren and Chris together, we've been practicing a lot and working on our slides. So a couple other stats. So you'll see the jackets here up front. These are the jackets from the four different jackets we've worn in the 5 years we've been here. Of course, the pandemic really limited the curling in one season, so we didn't have a separate jacket for that season. But you'll notice a lot of the common sponsors, and I really want to recognize the sponsors that have been with us from the beginning. We really appreciate all their support. So the first game I tracked in Curl Coach was a Curl Manitoba U15 Bonspiel in December of 2018. Girls, who did we play against? Piper, you may not be able to answer because you may know, because you may have seen me do it. No? Okay, good. Who did we play against? Jace Freeman. And for those of you that don't know, Jace Freeman is the boys team that's going to the Canada Winter Games for Team Manitoba. We lost 8-1, but whatever. The team's shooting percentage for that first event was 21.6%. This season, we're regularly in the 60s, so that gives you some idea of an improvement line we're on. Since December 2018, we've played 168 games in 28 events, and our overall record is 91 wins, 75 losses, and 2 ties. Yes, there were some events where we played a tie. It was weird. Whatever. And we've won 7 events. And I'll add that a lot of our competition is against teams that are quite a bit older than the girls are. In order to get games in Curl Manitoba, we play in to get games in Manitoba, we have to play against U20 teams. So we've been playing against U20 teams since they were 15 and 16 years old. It means you might have some losses, but you're going to play against the best teams to get better. Alrighty, now I'm going to read the speech I've got. So when we put this team together back in the summer of 2018, I saw 4 girls. This is where it's going to be hard. I saw 4 girls who had some natural talent, natural curling skills, but more importantly, a desire to learn and get better. As you can see from the videos, and if you've seen them curl now, you can see they've been pretty good learners. But we didn't get here by ourselves. We have so many people to thank. Firstly, the parents and siblings. Thanks for supporting the team both financially and by allowing them to spend so many hours away from home. And thanks for being our biggest fans. Sitting downstairs and hearing the roar when the girls won the trials and the provincials is a memory I'll never forget. The roar at the Heather Curling Club was amazing to hear that. It was amazing. Okay, I knew that was going to be the hard part. All right, thanks to the coaches that have helped us along the way. We wouldn't be here without the assistance we've gotten from Chris and Lauren, along with Gerald and Sheldon from the Cargill Curling Training Center. The girls really loved working with Gerald, and they still call him Jerry. I think they may be the only people that call him Jerry, because everybody else calls him Gerald, but Gerald allows you guys to call him Jerry for whatever reason. I'm pretty sure I've learned as much or more than the girls have in these 5 years. Thanks to the ice makers at the Morris Curling Club for giving us great ice to practice on year-round. The Morris Curling Club has really been our second home for the past 5 years, allowing us to practice well before the ice is ready in Altona and much longer than the ice is ready in Altona. The girls listed our team sponsors. I'm not going to list them again, but again, thank you all for supporting us. Thank you to the Altona Curling Club. Terry for making ice. When he was making ice, he wanted practice time. And this year, Charles, there have been times where Charles has prepared our sheet differently than the other sheet because the Altona Club president, who's Dana's dad, thought there was too much curl on the other sheets for the regular men's curlers. So he took the curl away from their sheets, but he gave the curl to these girls so they could get used to practicing and playing on arena ice with lots of curl. So thank you so much for doing that. To the club executive for supporting the girls financially over the years through the Junior Legacy Fund. And we can't thank you enough for hosting provincials this year. Winning provincials is one thing, but doing it in your own club, like who gets to do that? Like, come on. And finally, I want to thank the girls. You've been a pleasure to coach most of the time. Although I think I know way more about you than you probably want me to know. If any of you have a political career, don't come to me, because I'm going to be able to give them all kinds of dirt on you guys. I've watched you guys grow into smart young women, and I hope I've imparted some wisdom over the years that will help you going forward in life. Thank you, and thanks for coming.
I think that deserves a horns up. All right. Let's try one more time. Horns up. Woo! All right. I feel like I'm in on a dirty little secret or something that I got asked to be MC tonight, but like I kind of know what these girls are in for over the next month, and I just think it's so exciting to have a chance to relive my own Canada Games experience through you guys. And I got to go to nationals too, and it's different than games. It's so exciting. You're going to be representing Manitoba at both events, and just having that chance to go, because as an athlete in high school that's not playing a school necessarily sport, it's different. You guys have a different schedule. You work on things away from everybody else. Your lives are interrupted socially and everything, and it's different. It's different than being a volleyball player in a school program. But you guys have been doing all this work, and you've just earned it, and I'm just so excited to see you guys continue and have so much fun this month. I'm going to take a moment now to let everybody get a coffee, get a drink, finish off your tickets, buy some more 50/50s. Quinn's got 50/50 tickets there. We're going to get ready for bingo right away. So if you have your bingo cards, that's going to be next up. And does anybody have like a question of Team Wahl from the floor? I had some fun little questions before, but does anybody have a question? Everybody's been watching these girls on the ice, but maybe they don't know them that well off the ice. No questions? What have you guys packed so far? Nothing.
I packed Fruity Pebbles.
There you go. Fruity Pebbles has been packed. I like it. What's the item of clothing you like the best so far of all your stuff? The big puffy jacket? Right on. You won't be able to see those for a while yet. All right, so yeah, if we're ready we'll get Eric and Marlo to come forward for some bingo. Yeah, you guys do. Yeah, this is an opportunity to pull the back. Whatever you guys need to do, we're going to get started here in a little bit.
Eric. Hey. How was the play?
Great.
Oh, I'm ready for the
Put your head right there.
Oh.
It was great. You don't want to do the calling up and up?
No.
You don't want to have nothing to do with it? Emotional there. Okay, your mom checked me. She checked me. Your mom. She's like, oh, the girls are going to do that.
She didn't even tell me about that.
Yeah, Eric already told you.
I was too. What happened? I picked up a run because it's like, are they gonna keep videoing?
It's going on for 31 minutes. Okay, Anna, do you want to do bingo with me?
Oh, do you want to announce bingo?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's. This is like an iPad one. I'll sit with you.
Do you want to be the person that does this in this? My dad in there.
Dana. It might flow smoother here. Thank you. That didn't sound creepy.
It did a little. Oh, none of that. None of that.
Yeah, I have it in the same playing on the other side right now. So I keep going to the window to watch, see what the score is.
Sasha leads the cocktails and the jacket. But the other one back to
Yeah, that's what Carla had said last night, so I just kind of convinced them. They're going to do that, and Jillian is going to, like, on here, so it indicates on the big screen. And I'm going to roll in this, so she can probably come up and take something. Well, it won't take long. We're going to do the 8 numbers that surround the three-player middle. Okay. Not a total flag.
I know one single line.
And we got 4 corners is also 2 years. During the pandemic, we would do this on like various apps. I would take that all home. And Marlo had the camera on me, and she linked the computer somehow. That software was also going, and we would do full blackouts. But the first person to maybe get unflagged. But everybody can keep playing until we get the blackout for the big flag.
So, perfect.
What are they? Should they announce that the first person that needs to yell it out and bring it up to compare? Okay.
So I'll bring maybe like how do you think how many winners will score?
8 squares per person in middle.
I'll bring up like 7 times.
No, I just want to needs to yell out. Bingo. Bring it up to the very. But she will be yelling.
All right, could I have your attention, please? We're going to get the bingo going. We have some bingo callers here. I think between the 4 girls, they're going to call the numbers. They're just getting some snacks, so they're going to pass the mic around. Jillian's uncle Eric, who's not really her uncle, gave her the rundown of what to do. But first, Mr. Wall's coming here for something. All right, if any kids haven't handed in or done their Team Wall trivia, now would be the time to hand it in to Mr. Wall at the back of the room. Sherry, it's under 12 only, come on.
I'm bringing it to my 10-year-old.
Oh, okay, good. All right, girls, I'm going to hand it over to you guys to run the bingo, so get your bingo cards ready.
All right, so we're going to call out the numbers. The first person who gets a draw to the button, which is 8, the 8 squares around the free space, we'll call out bingo, and you can get 20 extra silent auction tickets. Okay, so we're going to get started. Is everyone good on the rules? Okay, that's fine.
So just say it's line.
Yeah, you need to explain better.
Okay, the bingo is the 8 squares in a square around the center. Not a line, a square. Yeah, just like that.
Okay, if that still does not make sense. Around the asterisk is the button of the, curling ring, curling circle. So all those ones right around that. Not a line, not around the whole thing. The one in the middle. Oh yeah, and play all of them at once. Don't save them for the next round or anything. But there's no next round. So do all of them at once. So you gotta look around and see all your numbers.
Okay, are we ready to go? Sorry guys, that was loud. Okay, perfect.
Ready, do the horn.
Oh, 69.
69.
Oh, 70.
Oh, 70. The next one is B14. Valentine's Day 14.
Oh, 75.
Or the last outside. He does. I'd enter G. He's the only one that can score.
B7. Lucky 7.
G57.
Yeah, but it's the. Well, the people was across the top.
I-22. G56.
Three centered letters there.
G59.
15, a baker's dozen. B11.
G52.
N38. N42.
I-24, 2 dozen.
I-26. Pick and mix. O74, hit the floor.
N40.
I don't know where to go with this.
O64.
B1, YOLO.
N33, all the threes.
O61. O68, takeout weight.
I-25, jump and jive.
Maybe there's some little.
B4, knock at the door.
You're doing good.
This is a good one. I-18, U18 provincial champs.
G47, 4 and 7.
B9, selfie time. N45.
O65.
O72, 6 dozen. G46, up to tricks.
N43.
I-29, rise and shine. G53, stuck in a tree.